Hello everyone and welcome back to Funmathology. Now today's topic is how to construct an angle of 30 degree, and I'll show you a new technique of drawing an angle of 30 degree. So that's why I have made two portions. As previously I have shown you how to construct an angle of 60 degree in a new technique, in a new way, and today obviously in the same way, in a similar way, I have you know uh, made a two half of this particular page. In the left half, I'll be showing drawing an angle of 30 degree in a usual way or in a very familiar way that you know, and this is obviously the fastest way. And on the right hand side, I'll show you a new technique of drawing an angle of 30 degree. Okay, so watch the full video, students. So let's start. So you know that you need an arm of an angle. So I have already drawn an arm of an angle, that is AO and OB in the vertex. Okay, so let's take any length right in the compass and point the needle in the vertex O, right? And without changing the radius of the compass, just draw an arc like. So the arc will intersect in the arm OA and certain point. So point the needle there and intersect the arc. See, now what do you need to do? If you join this intersection point and O, you will find the angle of 60 degree, right? Now if you divide 60 degree, what will happen? You will find 30 degree, because 60 by 2 is 30. So we need to do an angle bisector. So how to do it? So I'll not draw this arm because this is not necessary, as we'll not be drawing 60 degree here. So what will happen? So I'll take this intersection and this point, right? So we'll draw this arc. Got it? This is angle bisection, or if you remember it, and pointing to this intersection point will intersect the arc here. Got it? And this will give us 30 degree. Okay, so let's join it. Okay, mark the intersection point here. Okay, and mark O, and let's join it and extend, right? So this one will be, let's say, C, and let's measure it with a protractor and see what we have drawn here. See, exactly 30, right? So this is, so draw a 60, then do an angle bisection. You will get what? You will get an angle of 30 degree. This is the fastest way of drawing an angle of 30 degree. Got it? Easy, you know it. So let's come to the new technique. Okay, so what do you need to do? So let's say I'll give you a theory first, then we'll jump into this. Okay, so we'll take the help of a scalene triangle. Now, an isosceles triangle. So what is an isosceles triangle? See, this is an isosceles triangle. Let's say A, B, C, just a rough drawing where AB is equal to AC. So when two arms of an angle are equal, this is an isosceles triangle. And in an isosceles triangle, one of the property is the base angle are equal. So this angle is equal to this angle. So let's say if I can draw 120 degree here, 120 degree, right? So what will be the measures of this two angle? That is 180 minus 120 divided by 2, that is 60 by 2, that is 30 degree. So each angle will be 30 degree. So see, we have drawn a line segment AB as 5 centimeter, right? So we'll be drawing a 120 degree from here, from the point vertex V. So on the vertex B, I'll be drawing an angle of 120 degree, right? So once we draw an angle of 120 degree, let's see what will happen next. Okay, so first of all, take any radius. Okay, I'll just reduce the radius a bit and point. See, if you choose B as the vertex, so choose it and draw an arc. So from the intersection point, again point the needle. So draw an arc, another intersecting the main arc. So this one will give you, if you join B and this intersection point, it will give you 60 degree, but will not stop here. Okay, point the needle to this intersection point, again draw another arc here intersecting the main arc. Now if you join B and this point, intersection point, you will find 120 degree. Okay, so now we'll join it and we'll extend it, but for how much? See, this is 5 centimeter, right? So we'll draw a 5 centimeter, right? So we'll mark this point. So we'll mark this point, right? We'll mark this point, and we will just draw a line segment of 5 centimeter, right? Yes. So this is, sorry student. So this one is, see, let's say, so this one is 5 centimeter, right? So this one is again 5 centimeter, but this angle is how much? So this angle is 120 degree, right? Now if I join C and A, what will happen? So see, this will be a triangle, this one will be a triangle. So we'll join this one, this point A and C here, right? So we'll join it. So this one will form an isosceles triangle. So this ABC is an isosceles triangle where two sides are equal, 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter, and this angle, the common vertex B, is supposed to be 120 degree. Okay, now once this is 120 degree, so you know, so this angle and this angle will be 30 degree. Got it? So this angle and this angle will be 30 degree, 30 degree and 30 degree. So let's measure this with a protractor. So see, 30 degree, right? Again, so this one, see, 30 degree, right? So you can also draw, this is another way of drawing an angle of 30 degrees. So this is the usual way, the familiar way. Always take the help of these steps, because this is the fastest and the faster way of drawing, and this is another way I have shown you. Okay, well, I followed, I think you have followed my lecture, and thanks for watching. So I'll bring more videos on angle constructions and many more videos on mathematics. So keep watching. Thanks students, thanks for watching. We'll meet soon. Bye bye.